This stolen election, because we didn't do anything after 2020, we allowed another steal. Now we have literally the cartel completely controlling our state.
You know, sometimes people just really need to know when to give it up. Knowing when to quit really is a good thing because you just dig the hole deeper. Let's first talk about just her language here. The cartel. Which cartel, Kari? Because there's not just one cartel. There's the Sinaloa cartel, there's the Juarez cartel, there's Colombian cartels, there's all types of plazas in Mexico where drugs go through, there's the Gulf cartel. There's not one cartel, Kari. So which one are you talking about? Because they're not like a unified conglomerate. That's not how that works. There's cartels in South America too, Central America. It doesn't really work the way you're saying it.
They've taken our government from we the people. I mean, they couldn't get someone like me in office.
But now the cartel is in charge of Arizona. They're in charge of the taxes. They're in charge of the police units. They're in charge of making sure that everything's being handled correctly or incorrectly in the public school system. They're monitoring the water supply to make sure that, you know, there's no chemicals in there. The cartel has taken over Arizona.
Even though overwhelmingly we won in a landslide, I'm too dangerous to their plan. I throw a wrench in their plan.
And it's like I mentioned before, you know, like how long are you going to carry this up? How long are you going to keep this going, Kari Lake? Because at the end of the day, you didn't have to do this. You didn't need to step into the race. You had a career going for yourself. You're a good looking middle-aged woman. You could have went left. You could have went right. You could have done a whole lot of different things. And even if getting in the race, you could have ran this race as a much more normal person. You went way to the right. You could have went just a little bit to the right and you would have done rather decently. You could have capitalized on what? Being a woman, being good looking. The fact that you're a news anchor. The fact that you have years of experience in the state. The fact that people in the state know you and the whole country knows you now. But again, you've dug yourself into such a deep hole that, well, you know, are you going to keep this up for a year, 2 years, 3 years? Because last time you said that you now have astounding evidence to show that, you know, we won in a landslide and then it was stolen. But where's the evidence, Kari?
My plan A is to win our election. We have all of the evidence right here in front of us. It is ironclad. We have the law. And we've really painted these judges into a corner. Right. They have to look at the evidence and they have to apply the law. And if they don't, their reputation is gone. Right. And so hopefully they do the right thing. Hopefully they love this country enough, and I pray that they will do the right thing. But I will do, and as I'm working our court case, and I know Mike is fighting as well, I'm also going to fight for President Donald J. Trump because I believe we need him back in office to save this country.
Now, the absolute funniest thing about this is that, you know, Kari, she's still trying to position herself as Trump's VP, but he's not going to pick her. Why would he pick her? She lost. And she's a woman. And, well, you know, she's not a white woman. So all of that really just adds to the fuel. And I don't know exactly what Kari Lake is, but she doesn't look like a white woman. So I don't think that's what she is. But Donald Trump is not going to have that by his side. He ain't going to have Mike Pence by his side. He ain't going to want Nikki Haley by his side. He ain't going to want nobody by his side unless they're some type of a winner in his eyes. And you lost the race, along with many of his other candidates. But, I mean, it's just crazy to watch people like this just ruin their careers, unnecessarily so. And now she's going to be crying for years to come like she's just been treated so unfairly when all you really needed to do was not run for governor at all.